Bonjour everyone.
Fruitskis.
Happy New Year. In a little festive recap podcast, yeah. The Fosters 3. There's number 4 went back to Dubai, aka Mrs. Doubtfire. Took his sandy jacket back to the fucking Emirates. Fucked off. Off to this good start of the year, gentlemen.
Yes, really, like big fucking massive goal glut of a game. No, it was really good game. Really good.
Which one?
Stoke.
We'll not talk about Brighton too much.
It's gonna be Brighton.
So we'll quickly review the Brighton highlights.
That'll do.
Yeah, no. Oh, New Year, I think it's out of 12 points, got 7.
Alright, 7 out of 12 points.
Like grumble, even Brighton and Stoke, you like in your head you're looking at thinking 3 points at Brighton, a point away to Stoke. Flip it. Flipsies. Sorry, mate, really good. Yeah, it's pulled it out of the bag. Playing players that were everybody hammering, even myself. Like, what?
I think I read something that was like 4 different systems used, 12 different players and 20 different players, something daft like that. And when you see the lineup again for Stoke, it was a bit like West Ham, wasn't it? When you're thinking, oh.
No, it is. When I put a bet on.
When you see Diarmi starting the game, when you see Perez in the lone striker
think,
role, Atsu was like pretty much a striker with him.
I think like Rafa doesn't know his best starting 11 yet, so at the minute,
because there isn't one.
So at the minute he's just rotating. So every time you see a lineup, you're like, fucking hell. Like when we've done the West Ham game, you've seen fucking Save and Diarmi in the middle. So everyone, he put a bet on to lose after saying that.
Guess what I did? Stoke as well. When I seen the lineup.
So the lineup's not always looking that good. It's like Man City, like that defensive lineup, like kind of worked. It was a boring as piss game, but at least they didn't get.
I've got your own views on that game. I'm not happy with it at all, for honest.
See, I was fine with me.
Yeah,
we're in the chance to win against the best team in the league with 5 turns to go.
We said after the West Ham game with that coming up, 1-0 would be a decent result. Like, and now just went defensive and it was boring, but would you rather get beat 6-0 and have
you kind of go toe to toe with
like
Man City.
Goal difference could be important. Don't get us wrong. I didn't expect to attack Man City, but
yeah, you could
like we just give them the ball and sat. Like,
that could have nicked it. Like the last 5-10 minutes.
It worked towards the end.
If
we're gonna draw for 1, even fucking draw wouldn't have won. But if we're gonna fucking draw, obviously I'd have been buzzing saying something different. But yeah, I swear down, I've never been more bored watching the Toon play.
Did you not see the Brighton game?
I tell you what,
we watched the Brighton game was worse. To be fair, we created more against Man City in terms than we did against Brighton.
I was like, the Brighton game, like fucking.
Lucky.
Highlights, I think, on the Sky. The Sky app, it's only like 2 minutes 30. I think it was like fucking 45 seconds.
That was no highlight.
Yeah, cheers. That was good.
I think it was 1 or 2 saves from Ryan, and that was well. Like
the save from Gills, that was world class. Like
I think that was it.
But I think Stoke.
It was just a 2-man that were just building you up, setting your expectations low, and then just.
Well, the thing is, it's
a cold, really.
It's a big thing to change players. Like Mark Hughes done it with Stoke, and he's getting loads of shit now because
taxis.
Bye.
Didn't say that because Rafa will be getting sacked next week and have fucking Hughes in his spot.
Mark
Hughes. Keep your RL. Like, give him loads of money at City, he still fucks up. Like, how's he?
Loads of money, keep your still fucks up.
Horrible. He's done well, Blackburn and Wales. Like, look, Chris Coleman.
Most people did that, didn't they?
I didn't do that good over Wales. If you look at fucking Chris Coleman, like.
Yeah, Steve Keane didn't do our clever. Keen on football anymore. I don't think he's in India or something.
He's in India.
Yeah, went as a
he runs the Dixie Chicken franchise stores. Flaming Raps.
Flaming Rap.
Venky.
But I know, mate, the Brighton game, it was, if we'd lost, I think Rafa would have got loads of grief because obviously the rest of the people against City, which is fair enough. And I think in the Premiership with Rafa, he doesn't know his best 11, and everybody's trying to get in. At least there's nobody thinking that kind of force me in. That's Savvy is coming in from fucking. I didn't even know he played for anymore.
No, I've got to be fair.
Literally on FIFA, he's not even in the subs. He's at the bottom of the reserves. You know what I mean?
Below the youngins, and haven't even got face to match the name on the game.
You know the fuck he is. You know what I mean? But so I think everybody's just vying for a place. So
you mentioned Savvy though, like we said, we touched on it before we start recording. Like he man the match potentially against West Ham. He hasn't been on the bench since.
Is he injured or is he just not?
I didn't think so.
I guess just because Shelby's not suspended and fucking Marino's back, isn't he? So, see you later. He's just chucked back in the other 23s.
Still plays,
we'll see him on Saturday against Luton.
Saturday probably coming against Luton, like.
Big game player. That's a lie, completely. But yeah, it's alright with 7 points out of 12. I won 21 or 22 points.
We're close at 10th in the other relegation zone now, so it's a class.
If you get the same amount of points we got in the first half of the season, we stayed up. That's
which you hope we have a few extra faces in this month.
Fingers crossed, hopefully. If we do that, then we'll be alright. Everybody's buying, no, that's the thing. So if we don't buy,
think we're lucky in a way that the teams below were and our Palace seem to be on a bit of a run, but when West Ham nicked it last week thanks to Carroll, but the two of the positions are taken by Carver Pardew at West Brom.
Pardew's another Charlton. Yeah. Whoa, fucking say yeah.
They look like they're heading to where they belong. Yeah. Wait, League 2's long way off, but at least they're getting relegated this year.
So any team in the bottom half, really, though, 3 points is fucking huge.
Pardew will not
it'll probably be someone who you didn't expect will just come out anywhere.
Yeah. So it's like Crystal Palace at the start of the season. You could have fucking put your mortgage on them.
5 games, 0 goals, 0.
Much as I whinged about Pardew, I thought, you'll probably keep them up. Thinking if you look at West Brom's team, they spent quite a bit of money.
Only Pardew can break the rule of having that where a new manager comes in, they always do well, no matter how good they are, because players are trying to impress and that. It's like when a new teacher comes in, you're scared of the teacher, you're a bit quiet and all that. That seems to happen in football. You appoint anyone. Look at Swansea appointed Carvajal, Championship manager. They won against Watford, and then went off a little bit, got beat last night. Now it'll all be against Spurs, but you hope West Brom, Swansea / maybe Stoke, 2 of those 3 hopefully go down. So I think it'll be one place that's. I
think Bournemouth will be alright. It's a bit risky.
Huddersfield will probably keep on.
Palace's team, even from the start, and they were terrible. They didn't win in ages. If you looked at the table a while back, you're thinking they're definitely down. But they've just got too much. They
got people like Zaha, that one's on in Townsend. We get in the top of your team.
If he's not out in the summer, he'd be perfect.
Hope he guns this month. Hope he guns this month. But Arsenal, isn't he?
We can see he's good for them, but fucking Wenger tried to turn him into centre back or something.
He's getting an old check on you as well. Fancy put the helmet on.
He's got the physical attributes. He'll be able to get the centre back. But I was going to say at the West Ham game, I was watching the highlights with Carroll. Sometimes you forget how good he is in terms of if you're putting balls in. I think for our team now, the kind of player we need, in terms of we're not a fucking a Liverpool or Arsenal. We're not even what we were back in the day. Carroll for us could just keep you up, is. You pump that ball in the box. The amount of time to do it,
he could do on his day because he is that kind of number 9 where he knows how to get goals. But I think he's a bit inconsistent. When he comes back from injury, he can't get his form back unless he's given a bit of time. He's a few substitution appearances, then he'll probably be fucking injured for another few months.
His record this season, I forget what.
So he's done well last night. But when was the last time he done well?
See, it's weird, you look at that, right? But it's because he very rarely plays things. I didn't follow West Ham that much. I was looking at his thing on Sky Sports. His goal-to-game ratio is unbelievable this season, but he's just injured. He plays one game, he's injured for 4
If you're going to survive relegation, you need your striker to be there every game. Not on Carroll. I'd probably rather have Carroll than Hasselu, to be fair.
No, I definitely. You see that though, there was an out arm for West Ham, and then lumped the ball in, and he just rises with everyone, just unstoppable on his day.
Just play Savia for us. It's just get that, man. To be honest with you,
Ayoze Benitez, man.
No, I'm not having this either.
No,
he fucking nearly missed.
He's like a new sign.
He fucking stuck the foot.
He didn't know what was going on. He
didn't know what he was doing. He was putting his hair in the mirror like that. He was like, oh shit. Fucking in there. I think Perez is fucking the striking version of Gutierrez. He runs a boot and he fouls out, and he gets a free kick every time, even though nothing has happened.
She wouldn't get penalties.
No, no get penalties. Gale, to be honest with you, Gale hasn't scored, but he's always a threat. I've really enjoyed Gale doing back.
Carroll and Gale will probably be
He'll hit form. I like Gale. I think he's very underrated. I think he does need to play with someone else up front though.
A lot of people are arguing he's Premiership quality. I think he is.
But he didn't play 2 up front in the Championship, and he's fine as a lone striker in the Championship. In the Premiership, it doesn't work. He needs to have someone up with him.
I'd fancy Carroll and Gale up top.
I like Gale.
When Gale was at Crystal Palace, he didn't start every game, but his goal record was class. He single-handedly nearly cost Liverpool the league. If Gerrard didn't slip, obviously.
Oh, he's a good Gale. I like him.
Sent on the way, didn't
Matt Ritchie's favourite, but I'll tell you who was really good. I'm thinking I've barely seen him play. It was the good old Manquillo.
You rated him, did he, on the weekend?
A genuine mate. I think it was the 85th minute. I was watching the full game. He was just. You watch a game, and you forget he's playing. He just passes you by. The difference between him and Dummett though, you know it's Dummett because he's fucking awful. You're who the fuck is that?
Manquillo isn't that bad.
He's like the fucking Ali Daba who played for Southampton.
Ali Daya.
That's who he's like. Manquillo. Consistent. I never seen him actually work his arse off and try. It's 85th minute. He's diving into sliding tackles, working his arse off. And I don't know if that's Benitez, but he's got the team. Just that's Stoke. Call Darlow, mate. Call Darlow.
Darlow deserves credit.
That save against Juve, the header. It wasn't normally when it's that close, you're like, oh, it's just hit him. Remember Simon back in the day? I think it was the cup and he hit him
Sheffield United.
He did a couple of them in the Championship last year. I remember when I could see us and that was retweeting like, wow, what a save!
Unbelievable.
Was it against Derby or Preston? But
crazy thing is,
he has those moments, but he is capable of errors. But he's a young lad, and
I'd say
we were saying a couple of weeks ago, and like get him out on loan because like it was just after the West Ham game when Elliott had a cracker, like conceded 2 goals, but. Like Darlow, he had 2 games last month. He was shite against Leicester, and there was one afterwards. He was fucking. So he had 2 shit games. Like, yeah, give me a chance. Like, you need to take these chances. So brought Elliott back in because Elliott's more consistent. And people were calling out for Darlow to go out on loan. But after that game last night, that shows his quality. Like, I've always been a fan of Darlow, especially last season in the Championship. He was fucking class. And last night was his chance. Like, he showed how good he can be, and that clean sheet was because of him.
For me,
like, Stoke could have won that game.
Well, it's like the last couple of minutes that you mentioned, the youth header, like I don't know how they didn't get a point at the end.
I was shit.
Thanks to Darlow.
I was like,
Darlow kept that clean sheet single-handedly and like won the game.
I think I'll give him the Luton game. If I'm honest, it might sound a bit controversial, but. He's on that much of a high. If he makes a mistake the next game, people will think I'd say Elliott back in. Then
I'd play Woodman in me.
Woodman
give the young lad a chance. And
was it World Cup the one?
Get him in there, then get him on loan.
Yeah, but no, Darlow was wicked. But again, that's what I mean about the team. Like, it's not very often as a Toon fan. I can't really remember switching the first 11.
You pick yourself back.
Normally, I kick off about it, but it's working every time we pick the 11 that I think. Should play. We fucking get beat. I'm like,
we had the 4-5 on the start of the season. That was working so well. We had 1 or 2 dodgy results, and against Bournemouth was the first game where he deployed the 4-4-2. Foster and Gale up top. Didn't work. Crap fans were crying out for it, and then that's when we went on a fucking barren run.
You know who I think could be in trouble? Matt Ritchie. Like, he hasn't been that good lately. Murphy was unreal at the weekend.
Shelby was so good.
Atsu was unreal. Aarons is coming back.
You see Shelby's pass.
Like, if Matt Ritchie doesn't sort out his performances, that's better wingers that'll take his place. He'll be a
Shelby's range of passing. Like, I was watching the weekend. Some games he does go a bit missing, or he's too busy trying to like get his foot in. Every ball, it wasn't fucking Robbie Savage the crab across. It was just fucking forward constantly.
60-yard Hollywood balls.
As a fan, you didn't get annoyed because you're thinking at least he's trying to create something.
That's what I like about him, but that's what I like about Murphy now.
He's trying.
He's got no fear. He doesn't give a fuck about making a mistake.
He's got.
I love to see a lot of players, especially against Brighton. No one wanted the ball. Everyone was a bit timid. But Murphy, he's just dangerous. He just attacks. He's just no fear, and like he's not afraid to make a mistake. Like 3 or 4 crosses in the first half were shite, but it finally clicked in the second half.
I think with the pace and skill of Murphy and Atsu, I think they should be like the top wingers. Like.
I'd have that because that's what. And then if you did get someone like Carroll, get it that way.
The thing with Richie is as well. If you're going to play 4-5-1, or even play him off the striker in the centre.
I think he suits that more. That's what it looked like he might be number 10.
Yeah, I think he's good number 10. I think he'd be good like
because he hasn't really got the pace of the Premier League.
So if you played that formation, would you have Richie as a 10 and 1 striker like Gale up top?
Well, I'd feel like a 4-2-3-1. So like Shelby Marino sitting the 2, then Murphy, Atsu, and Richie behind Gale.
Yeah, it's controversial, but people fucking hate the army more than life itself. But
he's played out. That's what he is, isn't he?
He's tackling.
What I like.
He's learned. He's done 2 tackles in the past 2 games.
He still gives the ball away far too much. Like, but he is getting stuck in though. At least he's trying. That's the thing. Like that's why we kind of complain at that.
Yeah. Is it like that as Toon fans? Like sometimes we don't even care if we call. He's much to be working our stuff. Like Richie, he's not really playing that well, but I tend to ease off him because he's constantly up and doing the wing working his arse off.
He's off him. Well, I've seen that because of what he done last season.
Couple of games he's been a Jack Casper.
He's creative.
But this year he is.
I tell you, he's very.
He's looked tired. He's looked not a scratch.
Underrated. He's probably my favourite right back in years. Yedlin. Like
class going forward, like
position defence, fair enough. He's not, but he's constantly just up and down.
He's class going forward.
He's pace and energies.
But that what is like? Remember, like
he gets caught out loads and all.
Gets caught out, but he's just
positioning. But again, he's a young lad.
Do you not reckon he'd be better off as like a winger? Like if you turn into a Gareth Bale. Like Gareth Bale wasn't a great defender. He's fucking fast and skillful up top. So
like you say with Richie there, if you drop Richie, you could hire Yedlin midfielder for us. Who happened?
If you had a better right back, like I don't know who else you would play instead. Apart from fucking.
Well, Mbemba does a job at right back.
Does only one
bit solid.
Mbemba's weird. I've always thought he's alright, but he just never seems to get the fucking the Ghana.
He is good. Mbemba, like to be fair, he's pretty solid.
I think Lascelles is a massive force since he's come back.
Of course he is, because since he came back, we've only conceded 1 or 2.
Last season, people were like, he's a bit dodgy, and it's like, give him the championship to get that fucking nerves, the fucking mistakes out. At least he's fucking talking up, fucking captain to be for a while. Like, really good player. I think goalkeeper. I think Letizia was saying we need a goalkeeper. To me, we don't. Like, Like, fair enough if you can get a De Gea.
I think you need a number one. I think you need a number one goalkeeper. You need to cement a number one.
Elliott's quite consistent, but he's not great. And then Darlow's
Elliott's consistent.
Good, but he's not there yet. So it's a bit tricky, isn't it?
Darlow's got that young raw talent.
I think it'd be good getting someone in, like, well, we're linked with like
keeper or something. Who's it?
that Casilla.
But
well, Saddam must have said, he's down right, him, Rafa, you know. But I would have someone like Pepe Reina or something if you could get him.
So Reina
for 1 year, learn Dollar ropes, then hide Dollar in there. Something like that.
Reina would be an unbelievable.
Because Reina's been there, done that in the Premier League, so.
He has, like, what fucking.
It's not primary for me, like, obviously, I think it's number 9 straight away, is what we need.
We're talking about all this stuff. January, we need to make sure we'll stay up. Get some people. But if we get the takeover next year, you don't really know how much money you're going to get, but I'm guessing it's going to be more than 5 million for fucking a striker. So at least
it's fucking pointless. Matt Dolce.
Yeah. I seen him for the United 21. It's the same, classic. Scored 2 goals.
Get him in.
Good player. Franny Jeffers a few years back.
Francis Jeffers now.
Franny Jeffers. Franny Jeffers was a good player back.
Tell you what, fucking Craig McKillsmith.
These players like Lose level, innit? Like fucking hell. We definitely need more £5 million fucking pound stretch.
Especially like with like the current transfer market, like
absolute Steve Morris.
Prices are high these days.
5 million and now, like 5 million
is fuck all these days to what it was like 15 years ago. Like 5 million, like you literally probably could get like a Matt Derbyshire.
Even 5 million like 3-4 years ago would be like a Matt Derbyshire 5 million.
That's why Hostler was so cheap. Like that's his value. 5 million these days is fuck all. Hostler is what you get for 5 million. Shit.
Money Van Dijk.
Like, you need to fucking. You need to get for Van Dijk.
He is awful.
You need to put like at least 12 million in to get a decent player these days.
Horrible.
Again, he works kind of hard. He's won a lot of aerial balls, but he's just fucking.
Andy Carroll could do that.
He's got. I'd much rather have Carroll in there, but
he's horrible. That just makes us sad. Sometimes I just like if he plays against Luton.
I don't think he'll play against Luton. I think he'll probably keep
get him out of Spain. Get that fucking siesta on the gun, so Nina.
Get the chorizo.
Yeah, get that fucking chorizo on the gun, kid. Nah, it's fucking.
Who would you play against Luton then?
I don't know, because I don't even know enough with youngins. I know there's a few youngins that he's played.
We went to the.
I want a cup run though. I want a strong team. If I'm honest.
Went to the Forest game in the League Cup when we drew 2-2, then got beat on pens extra time, whatever it was.
Me one thing.
And there was a few of them lads. El Manani, the skillful lad, that Dan Ballasser, he did alright.
He the kid that was fucking on YouTube and shit.
Aye, skills.
The thing with
the thing with the FA Cup is you never know. So like the Toon could alternate, like chuck a couple of youngins in, but you'll get beat.
I'd kind of keep the same team as Stoke. I'd keep
Man, you played a full team, mate. And what happened there? In Bristol City?
Aye, Man U Derby upset. That's
what I'm saying with the Cup. I don't think it happened in the Cup.
No, for me, if I'm honest, like I don't understand this whole you can't play 2 games in 3 days. You're on so much money, you're so fit as fuck. I used to be doing the park every single day, doing the 6 weeks holidays from fucking 9 in the morning until 6 in the evening, and I wasn't tired once. If anything, I had more energy.
If you're getting paid like £100,000 fucking pound a week, surely you can fucking run around the field for 90 minutes, fucking 2-3 times a week.
I'll never ever accept it.
You need a winter break. We're different, because all these teams are getting rotated anyway. Look at like us,
because fucking Pep Guardiola, Spanish, is fucking raging with this winter.
Just because you kind of gone home and have some treats,
when you good enough to be professional, but you can't tell me any football player when they get on the pitch think, "Ooh, I'm tired." You don't think, "Ooh, I'm tired." You're at the peak of your fitness.
2-hour drills
yesterday. Your pennies, you're running.
Oh, that was really hard. Kicking the ball yesterday. I fucking hate my job. You know what I mean? Unless you're fucking a Cotto, he was fucking like, "Oh, it's just a fucking job." This.
I fucking hate football.
Fucking hell, like Cotto. But no, it's. I hope we play a strong team. If I'm honest, because it's the first game of the season live, and I really want to see what tank someone. And
I think it'll be goals. Like I'm going to say like a 3-2 or something.
It'll be a good confidence booster.
He'll play
pump like 4-5 in.
I think he'll play a mix.
He'll play Donuts. I'll be fucking buzzing about that one. Cheers, Rafa.
Play a strong team. Have a good cup run. Pump like 4-5 goals past the team like
November.
So it'll be a confidence booster.
It's Hayden's back in. He might play Hayden to give him a bit of match fitness.
And then a couple of youngins. I said that Ballasser and I keep Perez. I keep Murphy in there now.
Yeah, I'd definitely keep Murphy in because he is a bit inconsistent in terms of final ball, but in terms of work rate, cup games are mint for him. And in the friendlies against lower league opposition,
he hasn't been starting a lot this. He hasn't had a lot of minutes this season, so he can't be tired.
Who's this?
Murphy.
Yeah, he hasn't.
So you can't like rest him because he hasn't had enough fucking minutes to rest.
You can't rest him when he's had 3 games a week.
He's young as you now, so he should still be in the park.
Fucking no, exactly.
Maybe he's still in Chesney Teens.
Yeah, he's doing his GCSEs next year.
Still playing fucking jumpers for goalposts.
Yeah. fucking mouse breaker back.
Anyone I got an E in the ICT, like, but it's all worth it, jumping for goalposts.
Slime soccer.
We had a crazy IT woman that used to fucking write on your screen to see what you're doing, get off the games and that and block it. So I was saying meat spin.
Oh yeah, no, that like anyone give a fuck at all.
Meat spin.
Yeah, it's fucking just that fucking lad getting.
I know what it is, man. I know.
Pen Island.
What's this? I don't know.
I know it's Pen Island.
Yeah.
Pen Island.
Pen Island. Penis land.
This doesn't sound particularly.
You cannot fucking read many. Don't
judge. Don't judge.
He fucking doesn't know many. You cannot fucking read.
Oh, like penis land.
He was like, oh, I need some new pens actually. I'll check that out.
Where's his fucking pen? I need some new Pyros.
Ooh, 12 pack.
Fucking name our boys. How thought yourselves, dude. There's the fucking sandy jacket. I'll put it on. Who will play next? Apart from who? I don't even know.
After that, it's huge.
Is it on there?
It's a week on Saturday.
It is on the
It is on the back there. But a week on, anyway, you didn't mean that. A week on Saturday, Swansea at home.
Oh, big. You've got to fucking Swansea. Ooh, City, that's horrible. Away.
Swansea had City away on telly. On
Home
Wednesday
to
night
Burnley.
here at Burnley.
You know what though? Home to Burnley is a fucking winnable game.
I haven't been on it as much lately, have I?
Watch Ronaldo Sanchez fucking put 260 on
The end of
ball
the season's
assists in.
He's due that night.
The end of our season's fucking stinking. Leicester, Arsenal, Everton, West
He
Brom.
was alright last night.
So was West Brom. Watford.
Arsenal and West Brom, normally they are really against them too. Leicester's
Chelsea last day. Chelsea last day though.
Leicester and
Are we at
Everton.
home to Chelsea last day?
Oh, I'm looking at April. I was like, it's alright, we've got Arsenal and West Brom. No, we've got Watford away in Chelsea. With Chelsea at home, we've got a good record against now.
Yeah,
They're not going to be in the contention for the league,
You know
so
what?
hopefully they're in like the Champions League final or something.
The plan is if they get some people in January, if you win 3 or 4 games out of 5 or 6, that's like fucking 12 points straight away. You're nearly there.
Yeah,
we need a couple of draws. Like
See, we're
we
on
need 4 wins.
22, I think we are. So we get 3 or 4 wins.
4 wins, we're just fucking there. Like
And
it's
like,
fine.
yeah, high 30s. So
That's what we need. I don't know who we're going to send. I've got no idea who we're going to. I don't know what money actually is going to give away. If he's thinking the takeover, he's not going to give a fuck all.
Why does it?
No,
It's been
it's
linked like 6th of January this Saturday. It's going to be announced on. There's an interview due for BBC. It's all came out about Amanda Staples wrote up like a new company thing, new documents like emerged online. So it's looking like it's going to happen. Like, but
I think it's definitely going to happen. I don't think it would have been this far in the news as much if it wasn't going to happen. It's not like fucking Vince McMahon from fucking WWE.
I think it's nearly done. Like, but. I think the agreement's 30-40 million for this January. Then actually, they'll give Stevie will give Ashley it once she takes out.
Oh right, so she wants him to spend it. And then.
No, that's alright.
See, that's what
So you give her a one.
Like you're saying about this current like transfer market, 30-40 million is not loads. Like to get a good player, you need to spend about 20. Like you need to get a solid number 9. Spend 20 million.
That's why I think
Ben went for 80.
That's why I think it's loan deals.
Yeah, he's 24.
That's why it's loan deals all over the shop. That's why there's potential
loan
loan deals.
That was Louise on loan. That was Louise
loan
on
deals.
They're not going to get David Luiz.
Yeah. Let me
Outrageous!
Dreamland, not penis land. Fuck off. David Louise, I'm telling you.
Nah, Ings and Shaw on loan, something like that's more realistic.
I don't think Shaw will come because
he's been back in the team, hasn't he?
He's in the lineup now.
I mentioned him, but
he could have got Carroll and he's fucking done that. So.
I know.
It depends what price you put on Carroll because West Ham may be sick of him.
Like Shelby, apparently.
Getting Kennedy, or was that just
Kennedy?
I think he'll get
Kennedy. I think Kennedy's happening.
I think Kennedy's the most realistic loan. Ings is an option. I don't know. Are you gonna get? Are you gonna loan Ings?
I think we'll get Ings or we'll get one of them like Ings or a Sturridge, like someone who we let go and most likely Ings. So we'll get Ings.
Yeah. Kennedy would struggle to get fucking out the team. Like
nice, fair.
No, I like Kennedy, but like I haven't seen nothing. But he always seems good when he plays. High level player.
He's like young Brazilian talent, isn't it? Like he's got like flair.
I'll take Ings, but if we take Ings, I want another striker because, like you say, he's like a fucking Carroll.
Ings and Carroll.
Get Ings and Carroll. The fucking both play one game. Be fucking injured for the season.
Europe. Keep it down the plane to Russia. Happy days.
Well done, fuck. You get Ings and Carroll, they both come in, both score 2 goals, get injured for the rest of the season, then you're back with fucking Hosselin.
And we get relegated.
I'll take Sturridge. He's a bit injured prone, but
Sturridge is fucking unbelievable. Sturridge would be a phenomenal sign.
I think
he's fit in our team.
I don't think he'll go to us like Sturridge or they may not on Gans.
You know what's mental?
Before he went to Liverpool,
people were saying Ross Barkley, and I was thinking knee chance because he's Nigerian Chelsea, wasn't he? But
plays well.
If he wants to be on the plane, he needs to fucking play.
It'd be too expensive though.
Then again, when the FA didn't look past.
He was linked with United last season for like a fucking 80 million or something. Like the Toon can't afford that.
Nah, but if it is a loan, I think there'll be someone else in the top 6-8 who will want him, like, won't there?
A player of that value wouldn't go on loan.
He's very inconsistent, Bartley.
But he has he even played?
He hasn't been great.
He's been injured this season, Bartley.
Nah, a secret injury because he fucking pulled out.
He'll probably not get a World Cup.
So he's getting sparked Luton nightclub.
Well, he Wayne Gallagher isn't playing that.
But fucking.
It is somewhere we need to strengthen that number 10. I'd love someone like that in there, but I think we are dreaming a bit too soon for someone like that.
Main thing is we just need to beat fucking Swansea, to be honest with you.
Oh, Swansea's a big game.
If we beat them,
in number 10 and number 9.
Massive.
But they do have a new manager in, which is fucking weird.
Like a Pardew of fucking. If we get beat them, I'll be fucking devastated. Like, it's just.
It's proud of fucking Ian Holloway, I think.
Well, Paul
if we lose to them,
I'll
fucking praise Hosley for the rest of the season.
I think we'll beat Swansea.
I think we'll beat them. I think. I don't know. I just don't think they're very good at all. They signed that kid from Hull for like 15 mil.
We all linked with him now, he looked decent.
He was mid for Hull, to be fair.
Right, he was linked with us, but then he's like.
I'm glad we didn't get him. He's like
last season for Hull, so Sam Klukas was fucking dating the job. Well, not that much of a job because he got relegated, but he was alright. He was alright.
It will be now, no, I think Swansea. You know what?
The main thing was
start the season. You were like fucking Sanchez, fucking obviously Klukas. He's nowhere near that level. He's the fucking ginger Sanchez.
They brought back Boney.
Fucking
the same at all.
He looks like
he's a proper CC like any one season wonder now.
Fucking hell, man, he's fucking awful. He was so good at Swansea the first season, even at Man City when he got in, because they created that many chances. He used to just stand there and just put your foot.
Just like how Sterling's done so well this season, he's in the right place at the right time. He just do tap-ins.
I always thought he was a bit too much for
Sterling's only got 20 goals this season. Like, but then you play for England and everybody, even me, I'd like, fucking shit him. And I'm thinking, he's clearly not that shit.
To be fair, everyone's shit for England. As soon as you put the fucking 3 lines top on, everyone just forgets how to play football.
Did you see Ali's goal against Swansea? I was watching the highlights last night. I was like, it's Kane out of nowhere pulls you to fucking Beckham-esque. Kane is so underrated. Even in terms of he's probably in the top 5 best players in the world. If he was in Spain, we'd be like, fucking the new Messi.
If he was Spanish or something,
you'd be like, he's so good. Med is like, fucking scores 1 every fucking 2 things.
You're still doubting whether he should be the fucking top striker of England.
It's crazy. Broke Shearer's record. You fucking prick. Not how to beat that.
Calendar
fucking record.
Calendar shit. Didn't agree with that advent calendar stuff, mainly. I mean, what's that? Calendar year? Season's fucking September.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like I thought.
No one will ever remember that. 2-3 years time. No one's ever going to remember. No one's ever going to remember that in 2-3 years time. The Kane was like the top scorer in 2017.
If he stays in the UK though,
they'll just remember when he does actually break his record.
It's season to season.
Like, do you think Premier League goals going? If he doesn't go on the road,
I think he'll go abroad, me personally. He's either a woman. He won't go to another English club.
I can see him as a little Galactico, like following Bailey's Owen's footsteps.
Nobody sounds like Spanish. Kane and fucking Bale are there.
I quite would like to see
Harry Kane and Hostel from Real Madrid. That's the rule.
We get Benzema though.
Harry Kane and fucking mate Hostel fucking class. There's like tap-ins, like Hostel be like on the line and be like main primary school, just tapping in. Like goal mucha, just like Harry Kane like header. Actually, my go Hostel.
I'm sure fucking Hostel scored on his debut for Real as well. I was doing the good old Wikipedia when I first started.
I think you did.
Wikipedia made it sound like it was going to be a world beater. I was buzzing. I was like, this is a fucking.
He always pulls the wool
for Real Madrid.
He always pulls the wool out of everyone's eyes. He was out when he first came, yeah. Like he scored against Liverpool.
He's a proper fucking.
He scored. He did not score. Matip scored against Liverpool.
It's his name on the score sheet.
He's celebrating like he won't have a chat with the fucking FA or the fucking Premier League because he fucking booted off him.
But all the
trickled.
When we signed him, the Stoke fans were like, we should never get rid of Hostel. He'd score like 5 and 4 in pre-season.
That goal that Hostel scored against Liverpool.
It's like what are we right?
It's like
been dead in his whole career.
Claiming that fucking Defoe goal on his England debut. Defoe's done all the work. You just fucking runs up, boom, fucking blasted.
That was his hat-trick.
Blasted it as if he was 30 yards out and celebrating.
That was going to be Defoe's hat-trick and all. Imagine how raged you'd be about to score your fucking first England hat-trick. Dave Nugent fucking nicks in on the line.
He can tell his grandkids, 100% right up England, lads.
Yeah, I believe.
One game, one goal.
Who was he playing for at the time? Was he playing for Preston? Was it Preston he played for?
Probably
fucking. Is that who he played for?
Well, we went Portsmouth and all.
I think it was after that, wasn't it?
Portsmouth and then.
I'm sure he was in the championship when he got the call because people were kicking off saying he shouldn't be bringing call. Because however, when he played for Portsmouth, he barely scored, so they didn't call him. Because he was awful.
I don't know.
I'm sure he's a championship fucking player. I told him up.
Nah, regardless, he shouldn't be anything to it.
Yeah, he stole Defoe's goal. That's all I'm saying, Dave.
Prick!
Yeah. Yes, Dave.
Yes, Dave.
Yes. Stole the goal. It wasn't your goal. And if your grandkids are listening, Defoe scored the goal. Okay. You 1-0. Again, come play for Gateshead or fucking Hoslow or something. It's my day, Ali.
Probably. I was reading actually now. Did you know that Magpies' brother plays for Ashton?
I did not know this.
I did
I
see
know
that at the
Perez
start of
has
the
played
season.
for Blythe or
Actually, yeah.
And
Ayoze Perez's fucking brother or something plays for
it's
Blythe.
mad that they must just be like, come on, yeah, live this 50 grand a week, and sign for a local team, you get 100 quid a week, be fucking good. You've gone out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's sweet as fuck.
Fucking hell.
Fucking man.
There was like a twin, they're like twins and ours, there was like a photo shoot together, like back to back in like a locker room, and I was like,
I shouldn't wear black and white stripes now, don't I?
we need to go out and Ash it and do the boop, 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 get that all around the ground.
I shouldn't bad they normally have Newcastle playing them, thingy, because
And friendlies, man.
my brother's mate played for when Bobby Robson was there, he took them down, and it was when Chopra was a youngin', and my brother's mate's like a defender, and like Chopra scored like 5 goals, and his man was like, is he any good? He's like, nah, he's shit. He's like, he scored 5 goals, guy. Fucking Chopra just fucking battering them, man. Well, he was meant to be a good player.
Chopper was alright, he's a youngin'.
He's out at the casinos, but he's not clever.
Nah, as a youngin' he was alright, but I don't know what the fuck happened to his career. He's in India now, isn't he?
He's probably on the streets or something.
Fucking Chopra, Steve Keane and Amos just fucking banging it up in fucking Mumbai.
Mumbai. I think Chopper just sells bottles of Singer for fucking one rupee.
I think fucking
Rupee?
that Shanghai League rupee.
Little Singer tap. Chopper just stand there selling fucking handmade ice cream and bottles of fucking Singer.
There's nobody's worn off that fucking Chinese league now. Tevez is on the way back to Pocket. He's too busy at Disneyland and he's meant to be in jet.
I think he's spent too much money.
He's but they can't even score the shit. Like they're literally because of this shit. They're just fucking eating the noodles. Is not even bothering. Fucking just eating noodles. Just couldn't give a fuck. Got Disneyland. No, it's crazy. Like their fucking rights will be revoked from Sky Sports. It's fucking awful. Absolutely.
I think we take off to it. I'm not showing games.
Denver Bar, is he still on that?
No, he's at Besiktas.
Is it Besiktas now? Is it?
He's Denver Bar was tweeting the other day. About Toon, great result for NFC. Loves it.
Cisse is on Texera.
Yeah, like he should have just been in Europe. Well, Paulino did. He's fucking a boss, isn't he? He's staying mint for boss. Is that Paulino? He's got that mad tash as if he's in the Sopranos or something.
He's mad that like Paulino playing for fucking boss, but he's doing well. Yeah, he's popping up.
Really good.
It seems like anyone that goes to China is just kind of like admitting your career's over a little bit. But Paulinho gans over there, he was a little bit shit for Tottenham. Just going over there, make a few 100,000, then I'll probably just retire there. From gans to Barca. What the fuck is that?
I think it's just a year's paycheck now, and then just gone somewhere.
I think that's mad with Texera gone there though, because like
it's crazy.
Like everyone in Europe was after him. I think Real Madrid and Liverpool were putting bids in. It's like 23-year-old Brazilian could have fucking set Europe like, I'll just get to fucking China. Why?
It's crazy.
I know the money's mint, but would you rather fucking?
I'd rather it's the money.
Would you rather have a career
Real Madrid? You know what I mean? Like.
So when you retire, would you rather have like a bit of money, or would you rather look back on your career saying I won the Premier League, I won the Champions League, blah blah blah, instead of I played with fucking Kim Jong-ju?
Play in any league that was as far away from Hoslu as possible. So I didn't even have to watch them. That's what I would do. I didn't even want them to have TV rights. So I didn't want to mistakenly flip the channel and see Hoslu.
Oh, there he is.
Fucking attempting to shoot and fucking passing it back.
Did you see Papi Cisse's dodgy goal against in the Chinese league? Someone fucking like he went to kick it, totally missed it, fucking scuffed it up. Oh, the keeper looked mint, but it was a proper hustle of that. Like.
That's a proper Cisse though. Yeah, it would seem like a fluke him, didn't he? Like his best goal was like that. Chelsea and like
just looked like he hit
Swansea when he was just like fucking ball came. He was like, oh fuck, scared the ball. He just smashes it. The guy's flying in. Best goal ever. Didn't mean it, he was just like, I can't watch this. See there.
I think we're gonna be alright, if I'm honest. You never know, because you go on a horrible run and you just can't say any fucking light at all.
The Toon's just always been inconsistent. Like you'll have fucking games like Brighton,
followed by a tough away trip, 3 points. Like
then you'll like have like a decent result against Stoke.
Probably get
beat off Luton.
Yeah, like I said.
Nah, I think
it's just the FA Cup. Like the FA Cup
3-2 Newcastle.
So dodgy,
like you see that though. The next fucking 6 games, we've got Swansea, fucking City, Burnley, Palace, Man U, Bournemouth. Like I'm looking at Swansea, Burnley, Bournemouth, thinking we can win, but you just never know because you might get a point on Man U.
Looking harder now.
Palace is so hard, but then you might just smash them. You know,
both end games we moved to a Sunday night for TV. Palace and Man U.
The what? Weekend games? Man U's the fucking Sunday now with crap.
Sunday
I can't
the
even get
4th
off.
now and then Sunday 11th, aye. We'll be getting that.
Swansea on a Saturday, yeah? Yeah, it is.
Trying to link up work full time.
Saturday, baby. Woohoo.
Right, well, we'll finish off with a little old shit show of the week. Whoever you think's grabbed the headlines for all the wrong reasons, or who you
Jake
just
Livermore.
Jake Livermore?
Fucking attempting that room now, you couldn't even fucking see him. He's in the fucking crowd trying to start a fucking riot.
Oh, was it?
At the end of the West Ham game, Pardew and City was like, I heard he was in the crowd, but I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to have a look.
Pardew's having a shit, doesn't care.
Yeah, he just doesn't care. He's fucking losing his hair. He's needs Silver Fox anymore.
Yeah.
But no, Livermore, fucking, I think he's going to be bad for a while, like, booting off. Instead of doing coke, he's fucking trying to scrap.
Didn't produce ever, wasn't he? Yeah. That's what it was, wasn't it?
Patrice Evra.
Patrice Evra was fucking amazing.
I appreciate Evra, really.
Shit, you
Oh, Jack Wilshere scored.
Oh, number 1 England star.
Who scored?
Jack Wilshere, Arsenal 1-0.
Oh.
Live updates here at that by John.
Live updates.
What time's
Top
it?
flash scores.
Yeah,
Is it half time now?
Yeah, it's after half time.
Right, we're going to sign off and go and watch the rest of that game. So tune in for the Luton game, fan reactions and a little video beforehand.
Aye.
And then we'll
See you
see you
around
next
St.
week
James's.
for another podcasties.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself!